So this is how we're gonna end, and you're gonna be able to do this with all of your other guests that's coming on. But we gotta know. We gotta know. We gotta know. We gotta know. What is your wow moment? What is that defining moment that makes you sit back and really say, wow, like this has truly happened, or this truly happened to me for my good? What is your wow moment?
So this might be probably not what you're gonna expect, but my wow moment actually happened when I was having my conversation with you. And the reason why I say my wow moment happened then is because I remember I was speaking to you and I was like, yeah, I have this guest coming on and this person's coming on and this person's going to be the first guest on the show. And you looked me straight in my face and you're like, so why can't the first guest be you? And I remember in that moment, I thought to myself, it really hit me and it made me want to cry because it had never crossed my mind. And I was thinking to myself, why didn't I feel worthy enough to be on my own show? Like all after all the work that I had done on myself, and I've achieved so many things, but still still this sense of unworthiness within me that made me feel like I was not worthy enough to be on my own show. So that for me was a wow moment because it made me see that I have something to offer, that I have a story to tell as well. I am a woman of the West Indies that is doing great things, and I deserve to be revered and remembered, So that was my wow moment, after everything, because there's so many wow moments as you go through the process of life. There's so many things that happens, like when I went to speak at Oxford, that was a wow moment for me. But the reason why I chose this as my wow moment is because that was when I really felt that you saw me and you saw that I was worthy of being the first guest on my own show.
Wow. I mean, and that's not even cliche. Like, that's all I got because, you know, when we're walking in purpose, and thank you so much for that. Like, that means more than the world to me. And I was not expecting that at all because, girl, you have done a lot of wild things in your life. And I'm sure that God has allowed you to encounter so many great, situations. But thank you, girl, so much because when destiny and purpose collide and when opportunity and life collide, like it really just makes a wow moment. So thank you so much for that, and thank you, Vernaire, for having me as your guest interviewer today.